It wasn't a day today, and passing by to a couple of home truths being belted out in the dressing room after that 90 minutes. But thanks to some of your saves today, it could have been worse.
Yeah, hugely disappointing today, to be honest. Yeah, and as you heard, definitely a few home truths said to a lot of us. Alright, like so. Hopefully everyone takes it on board now and we build for next week and even take it on board for next season as well. Yeah, listen, just hugely disappointing overall, and we left it behind us.
The first goal, Rind assisted direct from the corner, put them on the race, and early in the second half, when it was at 1-0, I thought to myself, I actually said on the stream, if we kept it to 1-0 and stayed winning the game, we had some sort of chance. But once that second goal went in, it wasn't a great one from a defensive point of view, unfortunately. It just gave Colga the initiative and we never really recovered.
Yeah. First one, listen, the wind took it straight in. Could I have done better? You never know. But these things happen. First half, we're against the gale force wind. We were kind of quite confident at half time to see what we could do, and we thought we were still well in the game and could put it to them a bit more. Yeah, they got a goal early second half and it a bit, but there was plenty of time for us to react and get back into it. But in fairness to them, they held their shape and made us work hard for it.
So this week needs a huge response, with Sunday coming up against Galtee Celtic in the FAI Junior Cup. And what a response it will be next Sunday to bounce back from today and give the supporters performance that they deserve and to win next Sunday.
Yeah, look at some reacting after today for a Junior Cup game next week. Like it's shouldn't be here, but I think everyone will. I think everyone will a big week, huge week for effort and everything, and we'll get things right again. And it's their last game of the year with the club, finish on the high. That's our hope.
And tomorrow the B team are in action against West United in the same competition, or West Coast United should I say, excuse me. And the B team would be fencing the chances to get a win in that game and progress further in the competition, hopefully pull one or two more miracles like they've done the last couple of seasons.
Yeah, all the best to them, and they definitely have a great opportunity of the home game. They went far in the quarter final last year, so listen, anything's happening, and best of luck to them and down to support.
All we can do really ourselves is just basically get the bit between our teeth, bounce back and get a job done and get the supporters happy once again.
That's it, finish the year on the high, Kenny.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Just passing by the dressing room after the game, I think there were a few home truths told to the players after the 90 minutes today. Losing 2-0 and just didn't happen.
No, we didn't perform today. I mean, the truth of the matter is we didn't work hard enough. First half at times we were in control, we were playing our football, we were fine, but the work rate wasn't at the level it needs to be for games like this. Anyone that's played this time of the year, they know the pitches are difficult, the conditions aren't great, and you got to graft. You got to graft incredibly hard, and we didn't show evidence of that today.
And just after half time, just before Colga got their second goal, I was making the point on the stream that if we kept it still at 1-0 long enough and kept within the game, we would have had a chance of getting something out of it. But after the second goal, Colga were pretty much in control after that.
Yeah, because we gave them an opportunity to dig in. I felt first half that we were the better side. If we were composing what we were doing, the chances were coming. We played into the breeze quite well at times. We gave away a very, very poor goal from a set play. It's something we'd left behind us in the earlier part of the season. And we were quite confident at half time. If we upped our work rate and we use the ball effectively like we can, and we get the chances, we get back in the game. And there was quite a breeze behind us, but we came out, started the second half really, really poor, gave away an absolute awful corner, and made the job impossible. And then Colga, to their credit, dug in, were really well organised, fought for every single ball, and gave us a lesson and what you need to do in these competitions when you come away from home.
So how do the lads need to become more ruthless in their displays after today?
It's got to hurt, Kenneth. It comes down to players. It doesn't matter what we do, how we prepare. It's what it means to them, how much themselves are they prepared to put into the games. And we didn't get enough of that today. It didn't matter enough to them to work hard enough to do what they had to do to win. They have to become, we've talked about it all season about being resolute in what they do. And in large chunks of the last 6 months they have been. But when it was put up to them, when they went a goal down, when they needed to show that bit of courage and that bit of fight, it didn't come. And they need to take a good look at themselves this week and prove that that's just one of those blips. And we've a massive game next weekend, and it's massive in more than one way now, because we need this competition. We need something to play for in January, and these lads have a lot of making up to do. It's a big deal when you play for this club, and you have a big responsibility on your shoulders to perform, and we didn't perform, and they've got to look at themselves, go away, work harder, and come back and fix that.
Even the supporters behind me didn't seem to be too pleased by what was going on the pitch, going by what was said along the sideline.
I'm sure, and I agree with them. I don't think anybody is too pleased. We're quite upset. I think the dressing room afterwards was quite upset. It was an awful day. It's you get them from time to time. I'm hoping it's an anomaly that won't be repeated. Our job is to make sure it won't be repeated, and I can promise you it won't be. That's not the way we want to represent this club. That's not the way we've represented this club for the last 11 months. And it ends today. There needs to be a little bit more steel in this group. And if they haven't got the basics of a fight, then we've got to find players that do. And that's the challenge.
And the challenge again is next week against Galtee Celtic in the AVI Junior Cup. And they need to respond big in front of a big crowd. And they need to give the crowd something to shout about.
Yeah, they do. They need to give something back. We didn't give back today, and it's important. I said it before the game, in these external competitions, it's about the club. It's about what we give back to the club. We're representing our club, we're representing our league, and the basic starting point, I think anybody who made the long journey here to the game today wanted to see was work rate, that it mattered, that the players are putting in a shift. Sometimes you lose games you don't deserve to lose. Sometimes things don't go your way, but you expect fight. And I think this group, us included, have to go away and work incredibly hard this week and give that back again next week and prove that that was a blip and it won't happen again.
And the important thing really is the hunger has to be there in the players. The desire to win. It comes from within themselves, cannot come from anyone else.
Well, they're really good lads. And they've shown that hunger all year. They've worked incredibly hard. Today, we as a group have let ourselves down, and I'm 100% confident that you'll see that group respond next week and respond in the right way. And this is the second year running now. We're out of this competition in the first round, and it isn't good enough.
So the B team hopefully will carry the flying tomorrow. They host Westport United, and the game that they probably fancied their chances coming through in.
Look, again, the Bees will represent the club in this competition, and they did incredible last year all the way to the quarterfinals, and I see no reason, given the strength of the overall squad, why we can't go tomorrow and win that game and have Connaught Cup football to look forward in the club in January.
Indeed, at least the B team hopefully will give everyone a lift, and it would be nice to see the lads down supporting the Bees tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll all be there, we all have responsibility to be there tomorrow. I'm certainly going to be there. It's going to be a long night, long painful night after our performance today, but we'll get back at it tomorrow, and hopefully the Bees do the job. Michael has them well prepared, and we'll prepare for next weekend.
Indeed, and I look forward to see the afterburners being fired on for next weekend, and the big reaction. The players going out with blood and thunder and getting the job done and getting the result and show what they're really about.
Here, I totally agree.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.